What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another coffee video or caffeination corner. I still have not investigated that, but I'm using it. Today there's a lot of comments about trying cold press coffee. So I went out shopping. It's kind of funny to go to like different co-ops and coffee shops and look for cold press that comes in a form that I can take home and put on camera. And there's one that actually is local. It's locally roasted here in St. Paul, I believe, is when they actually brew it in their production facility. But their actual coffee house that I've been to is really not too far off Chicago Avenue from my house. This is Blackeye Roasting Coffee Company. Proper glassware. Officially can use that. I didn't even put those two together until I sat down. But this is their Nitro cold brew. $3.99 a can. I picked it up at my local supermarket. It does say shake and pour. I assume it's like pour kind of hard like a Nitro milk stout. But yeah, cold press I like in the summer. I don't typically drink it in the winter at all. But I like what cold press can do. There's a lot of flavors of like chocolate and stuff that kind of come out a little bit more prominently in a cold press. If you've never made cold press, it's quite easy. You can do it with your normal pour over coffee. You can pretty much brew cold press however you want. There definitely are scientific approaches to getting the maximum flavor extraction and whatnot. But with that said, yeah, I actually am thinking about getting a toddy maker for the summer months just because I like to have cold press on hand. Might I add, real quickly, I woke up this morning with a bitchin' migraine. I'm 3 weeks sober from alcohol in any way, shape, or form. So I woke up with a headache this morning that reminded me of drinking bourbon or bourbon barrel aged beers. It's definitely a migraine that has started to subside here in the afternoon. It's about 2:30 for filming time. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this one. I'm hoping the caffeine in this takes away that headache. But that poured out a ruby hued. It looks like an American strong ale, to be honest. As far as coffee goes, definitely a medium roast. You know, I don't know what roast. I didn't do any research. I want to be informative in these videos and educational. However, at the same time, I like to take away the blind raw effect that I did with craft beer. I don't want to know too much about it before I drink it. But one thing I will say, there are 30 calories in this. So where are those 30 calories coming from? There's also there's vitamin C, less than 5 milligrams of cholesterol, less than 0.5 grams of saturated fat, which makes me wonder. But there's pectin, gum, and is it Arabic, and then absorbic acid and citric acid to protect flavor. I don't like that, so I would rather make my own cold press and avoid all those chemicals in my body. But anyways, back to this. Yeah, it looks like almost like a ruby red porter, if you will, medium roast coffee. There is a nice nitrogenation cap, if you will, that foam that just kind of sits. I could smell it immediately. There is some modern times cold press that I'm going to do my best. I've got to reach out to Joe. I've had it. I want to try the other one and do the other modern times cold press too. So be on the lookout for those. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the nose on this one. Again, this is knowing nothing about what's in this. So, wow, huge peanut butter, to be completely honest, or some sort of nut butter for that matter. Maybe like a cashew or almond butter. Chocolate, tons of chocolate. Wow, this might be one of the most fragrant cups of cold brew I have ever had in my life. It's so nutty and caramel. That honestly smells absolutely incredible. I would not know that's coffee. If you told me this was like a hazelnut porter of some sort in the beer world, I would liken it to that. But yeah, there's a strong, nice, like semi-sweet coffee presence. I wouldn't call it roasty. I wouldn't call it acrid. I had this when they first launched, and I was not impressed. I had the cold press at the coffee house, and I also took some home and made it and took a can home, and I wasn't impressed. So this is revisiting about 6 months later. So yeah, this is super awesome smelling. I can't really say anything more. There's a touch of vanilla as well, but I wouldn't liken it to like cream. But all right, let's fucking drink it. Cheers. I'm also trying to keep these videos a little bit more PG. I know a lot of people watch them at work. Wow. That's nice. It's really good. It's really like the freshest of the fresh. I don't know if they do roasting dates on the bottom or canning dates. This does say best by 4/18/2017. Could have been 4/20. Not as nutty at all on the flavor. I mean, there's a little bit of like a pecan-ish, cashewy characteristic, maybe even pistachio. The taste just doesn't really do a whole lot for me. It's good, but the nose is so impressive. The nose is so unbelievably impressive that, you know, I really wanted a lot of that to be captured, at least in the coffee itself. Quite acidic, pretty bright. I don't know what I'm tasting. It's a mind fuck. As he goes back to the F word. Honestly, very, very good. Definitely not my favorite. I like the Nitro characteristic here. There are a couple other Nitro cold presses that I will try to get. Can we do a can stand with this? No, that's an immediate fail for glassware if I can't do a can stand, sorry. But yeah, I do like the packaging. The packaging's really clean. It kind of reminds me of BAWLS energy drinks with the dots, if you drank any of that back in the day. But yeah, this is pretty quaffable too. $4 a can though, a little expensive. I know cold press is definitely expensive, and they're putting it here. It's actually 11.5 ounces, not 12. That's also annoying. Yeah, I'm rambling here. I think, you know, if you're local in Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and you want a cold press that is to go, that you can just grab, you know, if they started selling these in 6-packs, or, you know, at a decent price that's not, you know, $24 a 6-pack, I think that would be awesome. But I am going to try more cold presses here in the Twin Cities and make my own and kind of liken to that. Obviously, there is a non-nitro version of this. I will definitely pick that up for review. I didn't see it this time, otherwise I would have. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think of the cold press reviews. What more do you want to see? You know, I've kind of taken the beer review format and just supplemented coffee into it. You know, this is a good afternoon pick-me-up. I can already feel the headache dissipating. I think if I had to rate this one, I would give it somewhere in like the B range. The nose is awesome. I like the nitro complexity of the mouthfeel. It's very silky smooth, but the taste fails me. And maybe for those of you who drink a lot of cold press, could you please tell me why the taste doesn't follow the nose as much? I know it's not like craft beer where you're gonna get what you smell, and even with craft beer, you would smell an amazing beer and it tastes like dog shit. So, yeah, I think these guys are awesome, and I would like to see them do more offerings in the can. Definitely, if you want to see some on-site footage of different coffee houses, and or if you want to see restaurant reviews, food reviews, I just want to be behind the camera and bring content to you for those of you who don't live in the area or do live in the area. So with that said, I'm out of here, guys. B for Blackeye Roasting. How fitting, right? Like alliteration. Fun to do these, so we'll see you again very shortly in another video. I said again twice, by the way. Cheers.